Respect within a family can slowly fade without anyone noticing. Until one day, you look around and realize your voice doesn't carry the weight it once did. This deeply moving and practical video reveals 6 powerful steps to help anyone over 50 regain respect, strengthen emotional bonds, and restore a sense of dignity within their home. Through heartwarming stories, gentle wisdom, and real-life examples, you'll learn how to rebuild trust, communicate more effectively, heal old wounds, and reconnect with your family from a place of strength and self-respect. If this video resonates with you, please like, subscribe, and share to help more people find comfort, guidance, and hope. Have you ever found yourself sitting quietly in your living room, watching your family talk around you, and suddenly realizing no one asked for your opinion? Have you ever shared advice that came from decades of hard-earned wisdom, only to have your children shrug it off, or your grandchildren ignore it completely? Have you ever walked away from a family gathering with a heavy heart, thinking, I raised these people, I sacrificed for them, why do I feel invisible now? If any of this sounds familiar, please know this truth. You are not the only one feeling this way, and you are not stuck. Respect within a family isn't lost in a single moment. It fades slowly, through misunderstandings, busy schedules, shifting roles, generational differences, and emotional wounds that never heal properly. But here's the good news. Respect can be regained, not through force, anger, or guilt, but through strength, clarity, confidence, and emotional honesty. Today, we will explore 6 powerful steps to help you rebuild respect within your family in a way that feels natural, healthy, and deeply human. These are not quick fixes. These are not manipulations. These are real tools that change relationships from the inside out. Let's begin. 1. Rebuild your inner sense of worth before asking anyone to respect you. Many people over 50 don't lose respect from their family. They lose it from themselves first. Think about it. When your children were young, you had a clear role. You were the provider, the protector, the organizer, the problem solver. But after retirement, after the kids leave, after the routines disappear, many people wake up feeling unsure of who they are now. And when you're unsure of your own value, others sense it too. Let me share the story of Elaine, a 71-year-old woman who felt invisible at family gatherings. Her kids didn't ask about her life anymore. Her grandkids barely looked up from their screens. She felt like a guest in a family she built with her own hands. One day, she realized she had spent years doing everything for others and nothing for herself. So she made a small change. She joined a gardening workshop. She started growing flowers on her porch. Within months, she rediscovered a part of herself she thought was gone forever. And slowly, her family began saying things like, Mom, your garden looks amazing. Grandma, can you show me how you grew these? You seem happier lately. Respect begins when you remember your own value, not when others give it to you. Ask yourself, what hobbies did I once love that I can return to? What skills am I proud of? What makes me feel alive and purposeful? You cannot pour from an empty cup. Fill your own cup first, and watch how others start noticing again. 2. Establish gentle, firm boundaries without anger or apology. Many older adults avoid setting boundaries because they fear conflict. But the truth is, people respect you when you calmly communicate what you need. Boundaries aren't ultimatums. They're simple statements of your worth. Consider Paul, a 67-year-old father. His daughter would call him only when she needed something, a ride, childcare, help with bills. But she never called just to ask how he was doing. For years, he kept saying yes, even when he felt exhausted or unappreciated. Finally, he tried something different. The next time she asked for a favor, he said gently, Sweetheart, I love helping you, but it would mean a lot to me if we could talk, sometimes just to catch up, not only when you need something. I want our relationship to feel mutual. She paused. She had no idea he felt that way. And from that day forward, she made an effort to call him simply to talk. Boundaries work when they're calm, honest, respectful, consistent. A boundary is just another way of saying, I matter too. 3. Speak from the heart, not from old hurt. When people feel disrespected, they often express their pain through frustration, criticism, or bitterness. But emotional walls rarely make others listen. They make them defend themselves. Respect grows when you speak with vulnerability rather than anger. Instead of saying, "You never listen to me," try saying, "I miss feeling close to you when we talk." Instead of, "You kids don't care about me anymore," try, "I love being part of your life, and sometimes I wish we could spend more time together." Let me tell you about Carla, a grandmother who often felt dismissed during conversations. She used to respond by snapping, "Well, fine, nobody cares what I think." It pushed her family away. So she tried something new. One evening, she said quietly, "Sometimes when I talk and people interrupt me, I feel like my thoughts don't matter. I'd really appreciate it if we could slow down when we talk. I want to feel connected." The room fell silent. Her family had never heard her express her feelings so openly. And from that moment, something softened. Speaking from the heart isn't weakness. It's emotional courage that invites respect. Bring value into the room calmly, naturally, consistently. People respect those who add something meaningful to gatherings: wisdom, peace, humor, a skill, patience, or calm energy. You don't have to impress anyone. You don't have to compete. You just have to be the steady, warm presence people want to be around. Take Frank, a grandfather who felt ignored at family dinners. Instead of trying to dominate conversations, he began asking thoughtful questions, sharing small pieces of life wisdom only when asked, helping his grandkids with simple projects, being patient during conflicts, offering kindness more than criticism. Soon his family started saying, "Let's hear what Grandpa thinks." Grandpa always knows how to explain things. I love sitting next to him. Respect grows when people feel better after spending time with you. Ask yourself, what calmness do I bring? What wisdom have I earned through life? How can I make others feel safe or supported? Being valuable doesn't mean being perfect. It means being authentic, kind, and grounded. 5. Gently heal old wounds, even the ones no one talks about. Every family has unspoken pain, and often that pain is the reason respect fades. Maybe you had an argument years ago that was never resolved. Maybe misunderstandings piled up. Maybe your child still carries hurts you never realized you caused. Or maybe you carry hurts you've never said out loud. Healing begins with gentle curiosity, not blame. You can start with simple statements. Can we talk about something that has been weighing on my heart? I want our relationship to feel healthy, and I'm willing to listen. If I hurt you in the past, I'm open to understanding. Let me share the story of Thomas, a father whose son barely spoke to him. For years, Thomas assumed his son was simply ungrateful. But when he finally asked, "Did I do something that hurt you?" his son broke down crying and shared decades of feelings Thomas never knew existed. That conversation didn't fix everything overnight, but it opened a door that had been closed for 20 years. Healing is not about the past. It's about creating a future worth sharing. 6. Live with purpose, strength, and emotional maturity, and let your family see it. There is something incredibly powerful about a person who grows wiser, calmer, and more grounded with age. When you live with purpose, even small daily purpose, you become someone others naturally respect. Purpose can be volunteering, learning a new skill, joining a club or group, exercising, cooking, crafting, gardening, teaching your grandchildren something, helping your community, deepening your spiritual life. When your family sees you living with direction and pride, they begin to see you not as someone who needs help, but as a strong, vibrant, interesting person. And nothing commands respect more naturally than a person who carries themselves with dignity. Let your life set the tone. Let your energy speak. Let your strength shine quietly. Respect follows those who walk with purpose. Respect isn't rebuilt through arguments. It isn't rebuilt through guilt. It isn't rebuilt by demanding it. It is rebuilt through self-worth, clear boundaries, honest communication, purposeful living, emotional courage, and the willingness to heal. You deserve to feel valued. You deserve to feel seen. And you deserve to be respected by the family you helped build. Now, I would love to hear from you. Which of these 6 steps touched your heart the most? Has there been a moment when you felt overlooked or dismissed? And how did you respond? Share your experience in the comments. Your story may help someone else heal. If this video brought you clarity, strength, or comfort, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who may need these words today. You matter. Your voice matters. And respect can be rebuilt, starting right now.